Hey Dad, so this is going to be the run through of Trackmania 2020, Winter Campaign 2022. And so first what I want to show is this is the first map, obviously, but in the bottom left corner here, I have my keys. So if I press left and right, you can see that, as well as forward and backwards. Additionally, we can go through a couple of the cameras here. So in order to change your cameras, you can press 1, which is the camera that I'm currently in, 2, or 3. So those are the different types of cameras here. And there's also one other camera here, which is camera 7, which allows you to explore the map. You can move with the arrow keys or WASD, or you can rotate it by pressing right-click and moving the mouse. That's all for the keys, and that's all for the controls and stuff there. So I'm going to switch back to my first camera, and then I'm going to start the run here. So on the first map here, basically what I just do is I just go straight for the start. And at this first checkpoint, what I like to do is I like to drift a little bit. And in order to start a drift, what you have to do is you have to press the brake key very quickly. Just a quick tap will do. And you get to start drifting. So that was a pretty simple map. What you got to look out for is the ice at the end there. You got to make sure to steer not very much, and because it's a lot slippery. Or it's very slippery, not a lot slippery. Anyways, on to the next map here. So what I like to do is I like to, just for controls, I like to have my left hand on WASD and my right hand on the arrow keys. So what this does is it allows me to just, use both hands for everything and allow me to multitask, kind of like with the brake and the brake and gas on an actual car where you use both feet. I use both hands. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to reset the run there because that was a pretty bad crash at the beginning, and we're just going to start again. I turn a little bit earlier and I also release here, but typically I don't like to release on that one. You can make it without and just turning earlier. Anyways, in order to reset, what I did is I pressed delete key. Oh, goodness. And in order to go back just one checkpoint, only the most recent checkpoint, I press backspace. And every time you go to the next most recent checkpoint, you get a little starting animation, and then you are allowed to press your buttons. Before that, it doesn't matter. So just to let you know where you are. So continuing on here with the maps, we have map number 3, and for this one I like to go straight and turn right at the bottom there, and it's really hard to hit that turn, but you can see my personal best did, so that's my personal best ghost was able to hit the turn. However, I was not, so it is possible, but I was unfortunately unable to do it. You just have to work on your turning there. Maybe a drift would work, but I don't know. Beyond that, things that you don't want to do in this game is you don't want to crash because that lowers your speed by a lot, and you don't want to go in the air as much because when you're in the air, you're not on the ground, and when you're on the ground, you're accelerating, so you're not accelerating in the air. So you basically want acceleration because, that's speed. So we want to do less air time is better air time. On that map, or on that turn, I like to release a little bit just so I keep some speed and I'm able to make the turn. It is a very sharp turn, same with that one. So, and in the finish is an upside down finish. So you just have to make sure you have enough speed to make that little, I guess, upside down U-turn? Vertical U-turn? I don't know. Anyways, on to the next map here. And for the next map, I think I might turn on the ghosts if there's a bronze ghost or a silver ghost. Or I guess there's a gold ghost, so I'll try that one. So ghosts are basically just different people playing the game. So you can see here we have Senol is the gold medal marker. And if you're able to get the gold medal, you're faster than Sinmol, or faster than Sinmol when he made that run. Oh goodness, I'm upside down. So again, press delete to restart the run. And let's try that again. That was a pretty bad start. So I like to start pretty low here. Sinmol is even lower than I was, which I guess gave him a much better angle here. And I messed up the transition there. So again, gotta get the angle quite a little bit right here, but it's not that bad. If you're going slower, it's an easier jump. Trying to drift here. Just be able to get that turn without crashing. And I'm actually gaining time on my personal best, but unfortunately, not enough time. So that's unfortunate that I crashed there twice. I probably would have had a new best, but that's how it is sometimes. And we can see that we've done the first 5, so there's no longer a continue on to the next map there. So on to the next map here is number 6. And maps are in sets of 5, and they are progressively harder and harder. I can do well up to the green maps, which is the 3rd level, but the red maps give me quite a lot of difficulty. Or I guess these are the green maps. Never mind, it's the 2nd level. I don't know what I do well in then. Don't take my word for it. I guess this map is somewhat difficult here. But anyways, we're just gonna keep going here. And there we go. And I actually forgot to explain a concept, so I'm just going to restart the run here. So what I wanted to explain is you, if you press brake there, you have an air brake, which locks your rotation. So let's look at that again. So if I don't press brake, you can see how I rotate a lot, and I have like a really bumpy landing. So what I want to do is I want to air brake. So tap the brake key, and I lock my rotation. Now, that makes it a lot easier to get more speed. Locking the rotation again. Again. And there we go. So I'm a little bit slower than my personal best again. But yeah. So it forces my cam 3 here. And you just want to line yourself up and finish. Just like that. So that forced the cam 3. I couldn't do that, and I would have to hit their unforced bit there, which is a little bit annoying, but I can see why they did it. It is a little bit easier to go through that loop-de-loop. The loop-de-loop is a little bit hard. If you don't have enough speed, you will fail it, and you won't make the loop, and you'll be upside down, and you'll have to restart from either the most recent checkpoint or just restart completely. Either or is fine. Oh, and I crashed. So this water stuff here, if you're going fast enough, you'll bounce, but if you're going too slow, you'll have to go through the water, which is very slow. I guess you're waterlogged? Yeah. So you can see I slowed down quite a bit there. But now that I'm fast enough, I'm bouncing. Oh. There we go. Almost a... I'm not going to call that a perfect finish, actually. That was pretty bad. But you can see that the maps are pretty simple. You just have to follow the arrows a lot of the time. Green arrows, they're on the side of the track. So for this map here, there is this little ice section here, and frankly, I don't like ice. A lot of the time, it's just a luck game, it feels like. I'm going to restart, and I'm actually going to go into Cam 2, because that follows directly up behind the car, just because I get really confused with which direction I'm turning when I'm on ice, because I get turned around. However, it does make it a lot harder to actually see where I'm going. So I'm actually just going to take this a little bit slower, just so I can not slide out there. I'm going to switch back to camera 1. Oop, way too fast. Oh no, I'm upside down. This is unfortunate. And I took the checkpoint, so I have to restart. because it only goes back to the most recent checkpoint. No. Oh, no. This is a hard map here. But taking it slow is a lot easier if you just need to finish the map. So it's not too bad once you take it slow. So I'm just gonna go again. Gonna actually turning. It's really annoying when you regain traction and just shoot off in one direction. Anyways, here we go. We come up to a loop-de-loop, and you want to make sure to go a little bit right here, because you can't have a perfectly straight loop-de-loop, or else you would crash back into the course, I guess. Oh, thank goodness I didn't go upside down there. And I actually got a new personal best, so that's really nice. I guess slow and steady is the way to go, you know? Instead of the opposite, being fast and unsteady, or fast and crashy, or something or another. I don't know. Fast and uncertain. I think I like that one the most. Fast and uncertain. So this here is a reactor boost, which gives you a little extra force in the direction that is whichever down. It's either down or up that I've seen so far. Oh goodness, I crashed into that. So I'm just going to restart here because that was a loop-de-loop, and you need a lot of speed to make loop-de-loops. And I didn't quite have enough there due to the oh goodness, didn't have enough. I slid out there. Unfortunate. It does make it feel like you're riding a boat when you're in reactor boost, which is kind of annoying, but you know, what can you do? It's there. You wouldn't be able to make this without it. I don't think I'm gonna have enough speed, but I'll give it a shot. Not nearly enough. That's unfortunate. Let's try again. I guess I could be pressing backspace, but I like to just restart the entire thing just because it gets me a little bit of extra practice on the start here. As you can see, I am, I guess, not using because I failed that one there. But regardless. So we're just going to keep going here. Oh, that's unfortunate they put that circle there. But I'm going to restart on there and not go down that way. So for this, you want to go up high or else you're going to hit that grass section. And then you just want to finish. That's that. So on to the next map. This next map here has a lot of transitions, which is when you go from one surface to another surface by jumping. And they are slightly annoying, but they are what they are. And the smoother the transition, the better, because you'll maintain more speed. Which, speed is everything in a racing game, I guess. Speed and control. I only have one of those. You guessed. It's speed, by the way. I don't have any control. Anyways, here is map 10, so we're going to go on to the next 15 here. So 11 through 15. I guess this is the blue color. Oh, I completely forgot how to show you how to get to the settings here. So the settings here are up on here, and this is what I use. This is just my profile, I guess. Yeah. We have the graphics, sound, input. Basically everything is default here except for the graphics. I've set those a little bit lower so that I could record. This is probably the worst map in the batch because it's an ice map. We're just gonna restart that. This map, I feel, for me, is totally luck-based. Kind of garbage at it. You need enough speed here, but you also need to not crash there. It's kind of embarrassing. I feel like I do so bad whenever I record these things. I guess I'm just bad, but now I have proof of it. Which is kind of not, you don't like to hear that, but I think that's the truth there. Anyways, enough about me being bad. On this map, I frankly do not like it, and it is very hard for me to do. But we'll see how we can do here. These bobsleds are very luck-based, it feels like, on whether or not I can do well. I like to stop releasing because I stop going in that direction typically. And with me sliding around, me not going in a direction is much helpful, and I can focus on more things. If I can just kind of guarantee that I'm not adding to the equation. But that's how it is. Perhaps camera 1 or 2 would be helpful here. Or 3, actually, not 1. I am on 1 currently. But I'm almost done, so there's not much reason to switch. Anyways, if you want to beat me on that track, go ahead. I'm not playing it again. I've said that 3 times now, but I keep playing it again. Hopefully this will be the last time. It's really not a fun map. Anyways, this is the full speed map, which means that you just like to press forward and go. You're not going to be pressing brake on this map. Oh, and I flew out. So we're going to try that again. You just want to press forward and steer as little as possible. But you want to steer enough that you don't crash. That is a given, I guess. Oh, goodness me. So I released a little bit there and didn't have enough speed. And I crashed there and didn't have enough speed, so I just reset it early. Oh, no. I'm just going to restart. I don't know why I just like restarting. I like restarting completely instead of trying from the last checkpoint. I think I've said that, though, already. Make sure not to hit the pole there. I've definitely hit the pole a couple times. I don't think I have enough speed to finish this now, so I'm going to restart from that and hopefully have a better... Oh my goodness. There we go. So that time was a little bit better. By a little bit better, I mean a lot better. Make sure not to hit that pole either. It's also in the way. I don't know why they put poles in the middle of the road here. It seems like a safety hazard. But I guess the whole track is a safety hazard when you really think about it. You don't particularly go sideways in cars very often. I guess it's just extreme banking, if you will. However, that didn't even work because I flew out on the outside of it once. Anyways, back to this track. So this one, I utilize once again air braking to make sure that my landing is nice and smooth and you know, not chaotic, if you will, because you will flip a lot on this map without air braking. So on here, you want to be careful not to hit the trees. I almost hit them. I don't know how I didn't hit them. Truly a miracle, that one. But yeah, and then you just want to keep following around. Oh, goodness. I'm so close to my personal best here. Oh, no! I messed up. Hate to see it. I'm steering too early. So this time, the trick to finishing here is you need to go and just press forward the entire time. Otherwise, you're not going to have enough speed to reach the finish. So if you don't reach the finish, just restart from the last checkpoint with the backspace. And one thing is you don't want to steer while having the reactor boost on that last bit there, or else you will kind of fly out, because again, it's like driving with a boat. Pull. Sorry, it's quite hard to drive and talk. You don't want to be practicing distracted driving after all. Very dangerous. So for this section, that is an engine off. So what you want to be is you're not allowed to accelerate during those because your engine is off. So you have to try really hard to not crash on that part, or else you will not be able to finish and you will have to restart from the next checkpoint. Oh my goodness. Oh, look, I got a new best time. How nice. 4:19 in Illinois. Beat that, literally. After all, that's what the challenge is. It's to drive faster than everyone else. So this is the last of the blue maps, and it introduces the cruise control thing. So cruise control is what I just saw right there, is it sets your speed. You're on cruise control to whatever you hit the block with. So whatever speed you ended there with. So my speed was 140, I think, and that's what I was set to. Oh, crashed, bad crash. Can't take the restart either because the crash is in the restart. But we'll just keep going. It's a little bit messy, but sometimes that's how it is. The aspect of finishing with an okay run, I'll keep it and just move on. So we see another cruise control. Once again, I'm stuck at 171 speed. I think you're allowed to brake during a cruise control, but I don't entirely know, actually. I haven't ever checked it myself. But yeah, that's the last of the blue maps. So moving on here, we go on to the red maps. And the red maps are very hard. I struggle with the red maps quite a bit, especially the one map with the... We'll get to it eventually. It's just miserable to do that map. I have quite a hard time. So again, we experience the reactor boost down, allowing me to take this nice little grippy path there, which I normally couldn't. Oh no, I regained traction. That's unfortunate. Oh. Yeah, we're just going to restart the run. I want to try doing continuous runs, I think, for the completion bit. Just so that it's easier to follow. You know? Shouldn't have a completion guide hard to follow. That's the most annoying thing. So there's two paths here. You can see that my personal best took the right path and I took the left path. They both go to the same spot. So I think they're both fine, but I personally like the right path. Just because, you know, it's the right path, if you will. Haha, funny joke, yeah. Yeah, that was a really bad joke. But, hey, what can you say? Maybe leave a comment saying a better joke or something. Anyways, on to the next map here. And I'm getting quite dry throat. Yeah, this is the not fun map. So I don't like this map. It's not fun. I think that's what not fun map means, but it's not good. This is a very hard map. Just because I don't really understand what to do on a couple of the sections. So again, turn right a little bit. And then for this, you want to turn right before it, just so that you can go through the quarter pipe. Just like that. And now you want to take that. And that's the first time I've ever hit that. Typically, I take it really slow. And just go through the water there at the bottom. Yeah, this is the worst part. I don't understand. I think I'm gonna cam 2 that. Oh goodness, gonna restart. But I'm gonna be in cam 2. Hopefully that allows me to see better what's going on. So I'm aiming a little bit too much right there. So we're just gonna try again. I don't think I have enough speed, but what can you do? No, I don't. Restart. Do I make it this time? I think I do. So I just... Oh, come on! That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. That's actually really upsetting. I was going to be really happy. Too much right. That is... I'm very upset about that. Do I get it this time? I think if I turn a little bit, I go a little bit, but I don't know when to start turning. This is by far the most annoying part, because it just feels like there's nothing you can do. I got it that time. Oh, that was so annoying. On to the next map. Take another drink. Oh, we're just gonna restart that. That was a pretty bad crash so quick. So all these ads that you're seeing right now, Sunday at 8 p.m., might as well talk about it, is the competitive esport version of the game, where, you know, the top people play the game. I guess some special tracks, not these ones. Special tracks are a little bit harder. But, you know, that's how it is with the best of the best. They want to challenge themselves to see who's actually the best of the best of the best. So you gotta dodge these things a little bit. You go through. So I like this run so far. It's 12 seconds ahead of my best. Once again, the slow and steady method wins the race somehow. I guess it's because, again, I don't have control. This map here has a couple of shortcuts. So you can see the one right there on the right. If you have enough speed, which I didn't at that point in time, you're able to skip a little bit of the track by doing a little jump. It's a little bit of a challenge to find those. But if you go through the same map a couple of times, you just got to think, where could I make a jump to skip some? So if they're right there, there's a little bit of a shortcut there by, you know, going over it. But unfortunately, we have to go to the side of it. I swear, if my personal best just beat me there. Okay, no, I didn't. I beat my actual personal best by 2. So whenever you respawn, you get that checkpoint specific respawn personal best. I think is how it works. But it might be a personal best of your best run from that checkpoint. Might be how it goes. Anyways, on to the next map. So you need enough speed to make that. Barely didn't have enough. So I guess it is speed checking you a little bit, but that's fine. We're okay with speed checks here, kind of. You're not okay with speed checks here. Speed checks are the worst. There we go. Barely made it. But from there, you want to just go around. Ooh. And you can do a drip. I'm just going to restart this run. That was a horrible checkpoint that I just took there, I think. So we'll see if we can get the speed checks a little bit better. Nope. I guess we don't get the speed checks a little bit better. Oh my goodness. I don't understand. What am I doing wrong here? There we go. I did it that time. That's nice, I guess. So air brake a little bit, just to hopefully control myself in the air instead of, you know, flipping over around and all that. So I collected the reactor boost down there. I don't know if that's better or not, but I did. That's unfortunate that I took the checkpoint there. It is what it is. I keep saying it is what it is in this game a lot, you know? But I guess you could say it is what it is. If I say it a lot, I say it a lot. What a smooth and perfect landing, if I do say so myself. So this is a little bit hard, but you want to line yourself up just so that you don't crash into the trees or anything and make it through that little bit there. And a new personal best. How nice. Good job, Keegan. On to the next map. And I think, yep, this is the last map of the video here. This is map 20 of the red. I'm not going to go through the blacks because I haven't finished the black section yet. So I don't even know. Oh, we're just going to restart there. I couldn't see what was happening because of this stupid camera change. Really wish they didn't make you change cameras there, but as I said last time, it is what it is. Anyways, moving on. Here, you can see that there's a very wall in the way. If you have enough speed, you can go over the wall, but I did not have enough speed, so I slowed down even more to be able to make sure I didn't crash into the wall, and so that I could go left. Yeah, slow down a little bit here so I get a nice, smooth entrance to that. It possibly would be better with the speed. I don't know what's going on here. I always hate when I get interrupted like that. I don't have enough speed for the loop-de-loop. As you can see, I could just restart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the other path. This was definitely on purpose so that I can show off the other slow and steady path, which is not faster by any means. You cannot go around there. So you actually have to go through the water here. Just like this. You can go a little bit above the water if you need, but you do have to go through the water in order to get that. Anyways, I'm going to delete because I really don't like going through the water. That feels really, really bad. I feel like I can do a lot better on this map. So we're going to try that here. Speedrunning the map in the tutorial video. How fun. You can see here I'm about 1 second faster than my best. The blue time is, if you're faster, 2 seconds faster. And it's red if you're slower. So you can see that I was currently slower. I'm going to dodge that little red section there, and I'm going to take the loop-de-loop this time. Just, oh no. Oh my goodness. I hate the loop-de-loops. I hate the camera changes. You can't see where you're going. It's actually the worst. I would much rather not do that. But now you can see the proper way to do it. I'm only a little bit behind my personal best, so I knew I could do better. You gotta dodge all the obstacles there and then finish. Just like that, 47 seconds. You could hear the little crash of me crashing into the obstacle at the end there. And you can see how hardly anyone's plays because I saved 7 seconds and only went up like, 2 or 3 spots. But anyways, that is the end of the tutorial. Good luck with the rest of the maps and good luck on hunting yourself.